Raise this up a little bit better. Alright, warning chickadees. I don't have my shirt on. I know. Mostly because I'm sweating really bad from pain. And I don't like the feeling of clothes sticking to me. Just drives me crazy. I've got a fan blowing on me. And yeah, that's the wonderful part about pain is how much you freaking sweat. Like, I blame it on my pills a lot of the times, but no, it's pain. I am sweating to death from pain. I need to cut that up. I wanted to basically do another update. Might have to convert this video to make sure it goes online, because for some reason it's not going as well. But anyways, I'm doing some more crafty videos. I'm doing the Let's Play. I'm doing unboxing soon. This Saturday, Dylan and I are going to sit down and open a bunch of boxes, and that hopefully will give us some more episodes for a while. I've also got a couple Flames of War stuff I've yet to open up. And apparently also some Mantic Games things I've never put together, they're just all still in their sprues. So might as well show off the sprues and maybe do a couple builds of those and another build video. I haven't found, like I have said, I've moved, as you can tell by the background repeatedly changing. Right now I'm living back at my parents' house as I try to figure everything out, and I need to go see a new doctor, basically, to restart my disability case, because I need new information. So I need to reprove that my body is in enough pain that it's hard for me to do anything. I'm trying to work right now. I'm working for a buddy, mostly as help. I get a little bit of cash out of it, but right now they're in a hard spot, so I'm trying to help them in the hard spot. They'll help me in my hard spot later on. We just happen to hit hard spots at the same time. That's the only problem. They've helped me before a lot, and so this is right now is more me returning the favor, actually, now that I think about it. Anyways, I put in an application at a couple places. Maybe I could be a Walmart greeter, sit in my wheelchair and go, "Hi, welcome to Walmart. Please let me die." Okay. No negatives. I got a lot of blank space right back there. Oh well. And you can kind of see the American Screen and Print shirt back there. They're my major sponsor, my only sponsor. Didn't you see this shirt? Yeah, you can kind of see the shirt. So there's product placement. Woo! I keep bumping this time I moved rotated the whole thing, the whole shellacking, to basically not have the light directly behind my head. I had no idea in Baldur's Gate 1 that I was even having that little corner here. Yeah. Here. I didn't even know I was having that little corner down there record me. And so, sorry about that. I had the light behind my head. I had really messy hair. It was like sticking out like this. Also, your hair is getting long when you have to do the sexy girl flip to get it out of your face, and it's starting to get that long with me. I'm trying to bring the top part back, and I need to shave these down again. I'm doing Ragnar from History Channel look. I'm doing more SEA stuff. I'm trying to do more blacksmithing. I'm trying to make money, basically, to pay the doctors to help prove that I'm broken, to get the money to fix me, to go back to life working. Because proving that you're hurt is proving actually to be about as expensive as fixing yourself. Because mostly all you're doing is paying to go, nope, this isn't what's wrong, 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 nope, this isn't what's wrong. And once I find what's wrong, if more likely than not, if I can just fix it, screw disability, throw it out the window. But right now, it's a lot of that searching, that finding what is wrong. Anyways, this wasn't a video. Well, I guess it kind of was, because it's an update video. So it's kind of about that. So that's where I'm stuck right now, is looking at tons of doctors and trying to find, I've got a new doctor I need to go to. I need to just sell some more stuff and work up some cash to go out and buy, and go to the doctor and say, "Hey, can you find out what's wrong with me and why I'm hurting?" Yeah, I've had so many different theories thrown at me. Right now, like, the last one that's thrown at me was from the I got sent a blog video from the Try Guys, because one of the guys, he has a lot of symptoms that's very similar to mine. And so wondering if maybe I have an autoimmune disorder. It's possible. I don't know what's wrong with me. Right now the claim is fibromyalgia, but the way doctors treat fibromyalgia, I don't know if I actually have it or not. As well as the fact is, fibromyalgia over time changes, and I've been in pain since as far back as I can remember. Like, I remember 8 years old going to the foot guy because my knees were hurting so bad, so he put me in orthopedics to help change the shape of my feet because my knees were hurting so bad. It didn't help. I've been told I have sponge knee. I've been told that the bones in my foot are wrong. I've been told that my bones rotate wrong. I've been told thing after thing after thing after thing, but nothing has fixed it. And now I'm 26 now, and my parents have been helping pay for this since I was 8. I have cost my parents more money than I ever care to like, there's no way I would ever force them to pay for college after the amount of medical they have paid for just one son. And I'm one of 7 children. So, yeah. I was God sent with my parents that they didn't kick me out when I was 18 and just said, well, go figure out life. I'd probably be dead in a ditch somewhere. I really would. I don't doubt that. Heck, with how many times pain has driven me to a very dark place, I'm still kind of surprised I'm alive. But I've got really dang good friends right now. Friends I literally trust with my life because I leave my pills around them, as well as the fact is I gave him a key to my house, for crying out loud. I'm like, dude, I trust you. Then I've got one that was living with me, but he's been having problems right now, so he's moved back in with his parents, so I moved back in with my parents because I couldn't quite afford to live on my own, and I have trust issues up the wazoo because how many times I've been screwed in this area. Yeah, Tina Turner helps with that. If you can pick her up a little bit on the microphone, I should probably turn her down. It's a good microphone, so you may. But yeah, I still like Tina Turner, so no. See, I've got a couple videos that I'm working on. I'm going to edit them a little bit more. I'm actually going to try and edit some videos, and then I'm going to post them. Right now I've been editing the Baldur's Gate videos, but mostly that's just been tying the bunch of 10-minute segments together. The last one I'm kind of pissed at. It's not that I ran out of time, like with the Tau ones. I kept running out of time at 20 minutes. It's the fact that the last segment, something went wrong, and like the computer froze and all that, and I had to control out, delete, and get out, and a bunch of computer wiggy stuff. And it turns out that that file was corrupted, so that's why there's the not last little segment of Baldur's Gate 2. Baldur's Gate 202. Anyways, thankfully you didn't miss a lot, because it was just after me leaving there. Like, I got into one more combat with a bunch of golems. You missed a couple of bad jokes from me, and that's really it. So you didn't miss anything. Because I was like, you know what? I've already done 3 sets of 10. Let's go ahead and end it here, because half an hour is good. But turns out that it was only half an hour, because that last just little bit got corrupted and screwed up, and I'm sorry about that. That's also because I'm trying to run everything. My CAD programs, which this computer shouldn't even look at. My video editing software, which this computer shouldn't even look at. My music editing software, which this computer shouldn't look at. Like, this computer is 10 years old and is a laptop I bought for college for writing papers. Like, it was a $400 cash down. I need a laptop 10 years ago. And it's still, and it was refurbished then. Like, I have no idea how old this computer actually is. It's an old computer, and she has done beautiful for me. Like, I still play new games on her. That's how good she's doing. I played Fallout New Vegas. I almost got Fallout 4 to work on her. Almost, and I almost got a couple other games, like so close. XCOM 2 actually ran. It was just really slow, and the cutscene took forever because it was like, but the dialogue moved, so it was like the dialogue was over, and they're like, which was really confusing. Maybe their cutscenes are actual in-game footage. Anyways, so I love my computer, but it is a really old, beat-up computer, and one of the things I need to get is a better computer. But the also problem is one of the things, because I live out in Idaho, and Idaho, which doesn't exist, I'm still surprised that has like one of the most views on my channel, has a lot of space between point A and point B. Like, heck, to visit my sister, who's only a few miles north of me, I have to go out, around, into Montana, and then back into Idaho to get to her. Because mountains. Like, to go from here to here on the state, to get from where I am in just north of Rexburg to Boise, which from here to here would only, if it was flat land, it would only take me 45 minutes to drive to Boise. I have to drive down for 4 hours, drive over here for 4 hours, and then hook back around. And so it's like a 9-10 hour drive to get to one side of the state to the other side of the state. It would take just a 45-minute drive. Okay, maybe a little bit longer than 45 minutes. It would take, a couple hours probably, but only that, instead of an entire day. Mountains. I love them. They're beautiful, but at the same time, and so because there's a lot of distance between point A and point B, you need a vehicle just to do anything. For me, like, it is a half an hour drive for me to get to the doctor's. Like, it's 20 minutes to Rexburg, but then to get into anywhere, it's another 10 minutes. So it's like a half an hour drive just to get to the closest doctor. Welcome to Idaho. It's a big state, and there's a lot, like, everyone wonders, is like, but it's so massive, why are there so few people here? It's like, because we all don't like living on the top of icebergs. We like the snow, we like the cold, we just don't like living on top of an iceberg. So we live down here in the valleys, but there's not a lot of valleys in Idaho because it's mostly mountains. So we live here instead of here. So there's a lot of up here. There's a lot of this in Idaho. We like it down here where there's actually more than one season. Here, there's always snow. Always snow. So we like it down here. Maybe down here. Here we're getting to California. It's too hot for us. So we go up here again. Like, literally. And because it's also, Idaho is a high desert, you think it'd be, it's like because we're so high up, it's cold during the winter, but kind of just chilly in the summer. It's a high desert. We go from 90 degrees Fahrenheit, which I gotta do the Celsius conversion because I know that there are people in my that watch my channel that are not American. So, oh gosh, I can't do that in my head. Excuse me for a second. See if I can figure out how to do this using this. Does it have a... Let's see. I'm trying to use this thing. It's got a bunch of apps. Does it have an app that already does it? I have no idea. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff on this. What do I do with all this stuff? It's a calculator. No, that didn't help. Let's see. Fahrenheit to Celsius. So 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, so we go from 30... Really? Okay, so we go from 32.8 repeating. So 32 Celsius during the summer to about... Come on. So we go from... Wow, that's kind of weird. It's really weird on the... So we go from 32 Celsius to negative 34 Celsius. Yeah, no, I'm reading that right. So we go from 32 Celsius to negative 34 Celsius. This is the winter. This is the summer. Like when you see that Riddick movie, Chronicles of Riddick, remember when they're crashing down onto the prison planet because one side's frozen in death and the other side's boiling hot? That's Idaho. That's Idaho. Idaho, it's like, it's winter. Hey, it's really nice. It's summer. Hey, it's really nice. It's winter. Like, it's like, you gotta fly in your jet in the middle of spring, fly back out, fly in your jet in fall. Ooh, it's really nice. Fly back out before ice starts coming. Yeah, 32 Celsius to negative 34 Celsius. For all of you Americans, that is 90 degrees Fahrenheit to negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit. It sounds a lot more impressive in Fahrenheit because negative 30 and 90 versus negative 34, which does sound really cold, and 32. 32 doesn't sound very hot to me. 32 doesn't sound very hot at all. But then again, I kind of like 22, 25. I think that's my go zone. I think. Yeah, around 22. I like around 22. 22 is around my favorite Celsius zone, but that only happens for a little while in spring and a little while in summer. Like, we have a month maybe of spring, a month maybe of summer, or of fall, like 1 month, and then summer. Actually, no, it's more like this. So it's spring, summer, fall, winter. We have winter for, I think, 9 months of the year. Let's see, it starts snowing around October. So October, November, December, January, February, March, April. So 8 to 9 months. So we have 8 to 9 months of winter. Sometimes 10, and it's actually snowed in the middle of July while I've lived here. Now, I have to say, I was actually very not happy that day, and I went and laid out on the grass as an inch of snow covered me, because the day before it had hit 100. So it went from 100 degrees Fahrenheit, I think that would be like 40 degrees Celsius, no, 35 degrees Celsius, whatever. So it went from really freaking hot to snowing the next day. Welcome to Idaho! Yeah, so I've got videos coming. I'm still producing the videos. Tell me what you like down there. Tell me what you want to see. I will try to do it. I'm actually going to go out, clean up the forge tomorrow, and we're going to start doing forge videos. You looking at me, YouTube? You looking at me? Actually gave me a headache. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. Anyways, YouTube. I'm going to start doing Forge videos. I don't know if they're going to be posted mine and Ben's channel, because I don't know if it's just me that wants... Anyways, yeah. All my fair stuff, I'm debating about just having Ben post on his channel, because most of my stuff involves gaming, medieval, history, random rambling of politics, and even a little bit of religion sometimes. Mostly these three. And the fair involves animals, me ranting, a little bit of history, and animals. And mostly me being quiet, actually, because people are talking and it's rude to talk over them. It is rude to talk over people. Na, 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 na. Oh, I did it earlier. Yeah, it is this song. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I think this is Tina Turner's version. Yep. Tina Turner, Land of a Thousand Dances live. Oh, help me. Nothing happened.